Hello to all my sisters in Christ. How are we doing today? Okay, this is kind of like a parent check-in because I was thinking about this and how I struggled with patience with my kids. This is before I became a Christian. I was always like a yeller, like, and that had run in my family, like, but that's just a constant thing that was always in our home, was yelling. Hispanics were just really loud in general, big, loud, voices. But one of my first prayers was patience, and I would beat myself up at the beginning whenever I would fail and yell at my kids, and I would cry and just, God, please just give me patience, because patience is a fruit of the Spirit, right? In Galatians, love, patience, kindness, all of those things. I wanted to be that, but it wasn't until later on during refinement that I realized that I couldn't be patient on my own. Like, this was like a divine thing that only God could do, and only God could have broken off of me and, cut that generational thing here. So occasionally yelling does happen in my house, but it's usually for events and singing and dancing and just having a good time. It's not ever a scream at my kids or yell at my kids now. Like, by the grace of God, that is no longer a chain in my life, or will be a chain in my children or their lives. And also, another thing, during that refinement, I realized that God never screamed at me. That was one of the main things that had my mind changed from, like, I can do this on my own, I can do this on my own. I was like, God never screamed at me to, hey, stop yelling at your kids because they're my children before they're yours. And, he never disciplined me like that. And I realized I couldn't discipline my children in that manner either. If God wasn't being patient with me, if God was being patient with me, why was I not being patient with my children and giving them grace and giving them mercy? But this is just to all you parents out there who are struggling with that patience. It comes with the refinement, but also, like, you need to give yourself grace too. But I think that God is patient, and I think God is gentle, and I think God is kind, in my personal opinion. I've never felt disciplined by God. I felt that through my bad decisions and through my bad choices and my sin, I've caused